Here I am, everyone. I set this up in StreamYard and I forgot because I did the other in YouTube. So, duh, knock, knock, knock. But anyway, I am here and we're going to have an auction. I don't know what I was thinking, but I set up my last genuinely Gina in YouTube. So I had YouTube on the brain. But anyway, I am here and we are going to have a sale. Who do we have out there? We have Amy. Welcome in. She says, I'm working till 7 p.m. today. I'll try to pop in and say hi. Thank you very much, Amy. We have Laura. Welcome in, sweetie, and thank you for being the mod. We have Romel in. Thank you so much for coming in. And I cannot believe that I forgot where I set this up at. I go on there and I'm like, what? So now there's the good point to everything. I now know how to set up something in YouTube and be able to go live. I did figure that out. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I do have mountains of things all around and hoping to move some of these items, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Please do the thumbs up for me. Share this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I think Laura's talking about the Clint Eastwood and YouTube closing. Well, it helps when you set something up in YouTube. I set it up on StreamYard, this one. But then in the process of figuring out YouTube and how to get to it and how to go live, I finally figured it out. Before I couldn't figure out how to. You're supposed to go to studio, press content, press live, and then right there it's got that button, and you just press it, and boom, you're in business. So it's a lot cooler here in Henryville, thank goodness. Let me get something to drink. I am wearing blue. I have never worn blue before, ever. So today I am wearing blue. Of course, it does have sparkles in it. You know me. If it don't mean a thing if it don't have that sparkle. So I'm glad to see everyone come in. Sorry about the lax in my memory. So usually have a good memory, but what time is it? I wasn't too bad late, though. You have to admit that. But anyway, excuse me. Thank you guys all for coming in. I'm sure we will have more come in as the auction progresses, and we'll have some fun and look at a lot of pretty things. I did have my hair cut today. So I'll come on back home. My desk looks 100% better where it was just totally trashed. So, we get so much stuff, and I actually have waiting room here, so that's a good thing. So the rules of the chat are as follows. Be nice, to kind, and considerate to everyone. If a bot comes in, Laura will smash it with her hammer. Hopefully we don't have any bots, but we all know that I had somebody really aggravating me the other night, and I just laughed about it. And I think they got tired of being laughed at because they went on their merry way. But Laura will take care of that. There, see that hammer? She's all over it. So Laura will take care of it. Just try to ignore it. We've seen them in other chats, just kind of, they want attention, and when you just delete their comment and not even acknowledge it, they will go away. So we all be nice to one another. I live in Indiana. I invoice through PayPal, and I ship through Pirate Ship, which gives the best shipping out there. Let's see what else. My mind went blank. We bid at $1 increments up to 10, and then after $10 it is $2. After 50, it is $5. After 100, it's $10. And if it gets to 200, we'll have to talk about that one. So you never know. I might have something so fantastic that someone really, really wants it. So, but anyway, that's the rules of. And if you are bidding and you are out, please indicate that in the chat. That way we can move forward and things go a lot better when we can see more things. And anything else? I don't think so. I think I hit all the high points there. But we have lots of blasts. And that post office is really getting on my last nerve. You're selling black, and today people in the post office, for one thing, they're short staffed. For another thing, they don't really care, and I'm sure when they break something, they hear it break. So you would think they'd get tired of paying for broken items, so they do need to be more careful with our items. That's why you have to wrap it in the case of a bomb threat in there, and I try to do that and try to assume what moves they're going to make, but you just never know. All we can do is wrap it appropriately and go on from there. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I don't even know which way to go on this one. Excuse me just a second. I was out again yesterday and I found some things. And this is fresh off the press. Just saying thank you, Laura, for dropping that email. I appreciate that. And I have a beautiful set of Mishika saucers and cups. I'll show you the whole thing. You know me, I'm always figuring out those opportunities to thrift something. You know how I am. But, you got to keep it going. The more you have to offer, the more you sell. And this is a 4-piece set. Talk about hot off the press. That goes to something else. Here we're going probably to court. These are so pretty. Hey, Minnie, welcome in, sweetheart. Minnie says, hello, guys. Hope everyone is well. We have beautiful weather here. Finally cool. Bless everyone. Hope all the states that are having all these bad weather we're thinking of you. Yes, Minnie. And it's good to see you, Minnie. Thank you for coming in. And yes, there are a lot of states that have had bad damage, no electricity. They've lost a lot of things. So let's keep those people in our prayers because, it can be, some of them have to virtually start all over. And, to think about it, everything that you worked for all those years is just, swept away. But yeah, there's definitely, I was watching on the news and they said that the help is not getting there fast enough. So let's hope they get that in gear and help these people out because there was many, it was Florida and some of the surrounding states. Thank you, Minnie, for bringing that up because we all need to pray for those people because they've been through a lot and they're still going through a lot. Sorry about this, y'all. This is freshly thrifted yesterday. You gotta work them bushes, shake those bushes. And I think these are beautiful. I've never seen anything in this color before. And there are a set of, there's 5 in there. I forgot I had 5. Sorry for the unwrapping part, but I'll be sitting here in a sea of papers. So I have this Mishika. It's a 5-piece set. It's absolutely beautiful. I've not seen Mishika in this particular design. It is beautiful. And here's the front of it right here. And I hope it don't get drowned out. How beautiful is that? There's your Mikasha on the bottom. Rondo, that must be a special, a certain edition that they decided to name. We have 5 of these, and I'm going to do these, the whole set, for $10. $10. And that's a deal because you're getting 5 of these. How beautiful are those? And they're probably a special edition, I would say, because it's Mikasha Rondo EJ YU2 Tango Japan. And these are gorgeous, guys. I wish I could have found the like a teapot that went with them. You do have a total of 5 of these. They are beautiful. Look how delicate those are. I've bought a lot of, thank you, Minnie. I've bought a lot of Mishika in the glass form that were not colored, but these are black. Like I said, I wished I could have found the, like a teapot that would have went through with this, but they are very delicate, very beautiful. Cup and saucer situation, beautiful on the bottom. Nice for entertaining, and you get the whole set for $10. There is not a chip or a crack on these. They're marked very clearly on what they are. And here's what they're marked. They are beautiful. Imagine they're part of a collection, I would say. So we have a total of 5 altogether. Very beautiful. Matching perfectly. Then you even have that on the inside. Very pretty. Like I said, I've never seen the Mishika in the colors. I've seen a lot of glass Mishika, but never ever in the colors. So we'll give it just a few minutes just in case there is a lag, but these are gorgeous. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if possibly a teapot went along with these or if these just didn't stand on their own, but they are beautiful. And there we have it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me put these where they can't get broke. And we'll give it just a few minutes and then we will move right on. If anyone is watching this and you're interested in anything you see tonight that does not sell, just contact me at my email. It's in the chat as well in the corner right there at the screen, and we will take care of you. I thought those were beautiful. Okay. Last night, I spent a little time doing some packaging up some beads, and I know and Minnie says 10. Congratulations, Miss Minnie. That is yours, and it's so beautiful. It just has a sense of delicacy to it. It is just gorgeous. Thank you, Miss Minnie. Minnie, seeing that Minnie is the only one in for that $10 bid and seeing no other bids, I'm going to start calling this down for Minnie. We're going to go once to Minnie for 10, twice to Minnie for 10, third and final call to Minnie for 10. And we are sold to Miss Minnie for that $10 bid. Thank you so much, Minnie. I think you're going to enjoy these. They're very pretty. And those are going to Minnie. Congratulations. So I know there's beaters out there. I can see you out there. I see at least a couple of you out there. Anyway, thank you, Miss Minnie. So last night, you guys remember when I bought that humongous lot of, and Romel, your beads are right over there. So don't be thinking I'm selling your beads. But anyway, these are glass, guys. And I'm going to sell these for $2 a container. This is a deal, guys. I know that looks like glitter, but actually those are glass beads, and I have two. I've got three of those. These are $2 a container. This is like a plastic container, which kind of makes it nice to store them in so they won't be spilled. And if you need to pour them out, you can do that very easily. Then I have yet another one right here as well. All tiny ones, guys. They're really small. Good thing the lid was on that. So we have three of the silver glass beads. We have a orange glass bead. And these are all the little ones. And this is an orange color. And they're $2. And that's cheap, guys. These are glass. I mean, you can't get... There we have our pink that are very beautiful. These are all glass, guys. $2 a vial if you're interested. Let me see. I have yet another pink. There's a pink right there. And let's see. Then I have this kind of copper color right here. It's a copper color. These are a little bit larger if you're interested in that one. Then I have here is a light pink, guys, and they are glass. No, Romel, they're not AB, they're only glass, but they are beautiful. And how often can you get something like this for $2? It just don't happen. So, hey, Jason, welcome in. Then I have a container. I'll do these $1 each. These are all glass old beads. $1 each. They're all owed. Thank you, Jason, for coming in. Hey, nephew Troy, welcome in. These are all glass, guys, and they're the older type. You see that going through them right there? So you're going to get these for $1 a piece, and there are, there's enough in there that you can use them with another craft. I mean, these glass beads, guys, are hard to get a hold of, just saying. So, here's your choices. We have 2 silver. We have a beautiful orange. We have 2 pink. Very pretty. And guys, I know these are small, but look what I've done. Hey, Joanne, welcome in. Didn't put them in a bag that can be ripped or torn. This is plastic, but look what a nice thing that these things are in. Then we have the kind of brownish color. These are larger. Then we have the baby pink. These are glass. You can tell they're glass. Thank you. But yeah, we have all these choices. So I may be able to wheel and deal with you guys. How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is opportunity is knocking. I'm going to sell you all 10 of these for $8. If you don't buy them, something's wrong. They are glass. How often, if you went into a store and bought glass beads and you thought you was coming out with that many for that price, not going to happen. These are all glass. You're going to get 10 little plastic containers. And Jane said she ain't passing that up because opportunity is knocking. And we have Jane at 8. And look at all the beautiful, beautiful beads that you are going to be getting. not in a plastic bag that can break, and if you open it too much, it'll wear out. These are plastic, and I did this all by my little old self. So let's see. So we still have Jane in at that $8 bid. Welcome in, Jane. Good to see you. All these beautiful beads. They are small now. These almost look like glitter. Jane, do I have your information or not? Sometimes I get some of you mixed up. I don't remember having it. If you don't mind, sweetheart, could you send it to my email in the corner there? And Laura will drop that email just in case. And that was a bid for $8. No problem. Thank you, Miss Laura. You're even going to get these old beads. See, you can tell they're old. Look at the white running through those. Okay, we're not going to fool around here. Okay, sorry. That's right, Jane. Sorry. Sometimes we see so many people, our mind kind of. So we're not going to play now. We're going to start calling these down. We're going to go once to Jane for that $8 bid. We're going to go twice to Jane for that $8 bid. Final and last call to Jane for this beautiful bead lot. Fair warning. Y'all gonna let her, Jane is gonna clean up, trust me. So we are sold to Jane for that $8 bid. Congratulations, sweetheart. I appreciate that. But you know, Jane knows, I'm sure she deals in beads a lot. To get that many beads for that price is unheard of. Thank you very much, Jane. I will put it in a bag. I appreciate that. I know a lot of people, I know that a lot of people don't like to deal with small beads, but some people don't mind. So did Jane. Congratulations, honey. You're very welcome. I hope you make some beautiful items with these beads. They are gorgeous and they are all glass. You can get acrylic beads all day long. Yeah, they're nice. I have some like this larger, but they're glass. So this will give you ease of pouring while you're working on a project where a bag kind of not so much. So those are going to Jane for $8. And she's going to make something pretty, I can tell. Right, Jane? Jane's got plans for those. So there we go. Great spacers for large beads. See, there's a lot of people that bead out there, guys. There really are. They enjoy it. I would enjoy it if I could find half my stuff. Ain't that awful? So that's going to Jane for $8, and congratulations, sweetheart. Yes, it was. So bam. Usually people would show you a plastic bag, and not me. I do it right. So moving on, I'm going to bring these up. These are glass vases, and they're kind of special, guys. They're dirty. They do need to be cleaned up. I haven't gotten that far in this state. My nose has been itching all day. I'm going to get rich kinfolk come in. Hey, Mama Knows Best. Welcome in, Gwen. Good to see you. So we have two, and these are special, guys. They're not. And we all know that when you have red glass, there's a degree of gold in these because that's how red glass is made. And I did take the time to do a Google on this. And we're going to do this at a starting bid of $12. You're getting a deal, just saying. Starting bid $12 for both. So Let's do a quick Google search on this. And a lot of times I make pictures and my phone is full of pictures. I need a new one for Christmas. No, we don't want to do that. So let me take a quick picture because I think my phone's saying you got too much stuff in your phone. Let me take a quick photograph of this, guys. These are special. Just saying, they are beautiful, and I will give you the stats on exactly. They have a beautiful ruffled top, as you can see. It says not enough storage space. I know that, but I need to do something right now. So I'll tell you exactly what they are. So as soon as it makes its mind up, these are Anchor Hocking Vintage MCM is what they are, and I'll give you more of a description. But these are Anchor Hocking. Anchor Hocking just didn't do its a vintage MCM Anchor Hocking Royal Red Ruby glass, and the vase is 9 inches tall. And I always do things in sets because I think that's just me, but they are beautiful. They are 9 inches tall. There's the inside of it. Beautiful ruffled edge right there at the top. Just really beautiful. And it is Anchor Hocking. I didn't know Anchor Hocking made vases. I should have knew something because I sold a Anchor Hocking, or was it Anchor Hocking? But you have two of them, and they are beautiful, ruby red, and they are older. I like to pick up things in sets because sometimes people want to make a display. They want the same thing on either side, but they are beautiful. Anchor Hocking, ruby red. We will give it just a few more minutes. I don't know. I just got this thing, guys, where I like to buy something in even numbers. So we will give it just a few minutes on that one. I have a few pieces of red glass. One of them has beautiful birds on it. The birds are painted in white. Couldn't you imagine this with poinsettias on it and have a big arrangement of something and then have these with whatever in them? They are beautiful. Great vintage condition. But they are Anchor Hocking. I'm surprised a lot of these survived. It is that big, 9 inches. So I think I usually have to put my measuring apparatus in here. And it's so good to see you guys. Well, actually, it's almost 9.5 from the brim of it. 9.25, I would say. But that is gorgeous. I do not see any interest in these, so I will put them off. I got so much glass, you guys. It's crazy. So we will put this over to the side safely on the desk that I cleaned off. Imagine me having a desk you can actually do something on. Imagine that. So next up, I'm going to sell these. They are ornaments, but you can use them for anything you'd like. And they're little houses. I've got 3 of them. The lights do come on in those windows. And I'm going to do these. And guys, it had a price tag on it of $15 a piece. Hello. And they're like new. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm going to open up the bid on $12 on all 3 of them. They are lit. They do have their little thing on the bottom. You will get a 3-piece set of really beautiful, like I said, you could take that off of there and set that in a wreath and decorate it. How beautiful would that be for Christmas time? Those are gorgeous. Here's your light. 3-piece set. And these retailed for $15 a piece. So I don't know. Just saying. And you're getting all 3 for 12 if you feel so inclined. And Minnie is in at 12. She sees the value in this. We have Minnie in at 12, looking for 14 or better. They are in good condition. They all do light up. Nothing wrong with them. You can do many things with them. At first, I called them a church, but couldn't you imagine sitting that on a wreath and then decorating around it and having that on? So we're not going to fool around. I see Minnie in for that $12 bid. And unless I see any interest, I'm going to start calling these down for Miss Minnie. Just saying. I know we do have a lag. The lag's been really bad lately. Okay, wait a minute. Is Minnie bidding on Okay, I see Minnie. Let us know if you want to count down for the red vases. So did I miss something and wasn't aware of it? But anyway, just let us know, Minnie. But these are 3 for 12. Okay, Laura. Good idea, sweetheart. Thank you. All right, we're not going to hem haul around. Minnie is in at that $12 bid for these amazing lighted ornaments. So we're going to start counting her down. We're going to go once to Minnie for 12. We're going to go twice to Minnie for $12. Last call. And we are sold to Minnie for $12. Congratulations, sweetheart. Then we'll go back to the vases. Yeah, if you ever, if something's ever passed and you change your mind and you want it, just let me know. I will be more than happy to go back to that item. Those are pretty many. I mean, there's so many things you could do with those. They're fun, fun, fun. I'll set those over here. But, like I said, there's so many things that could be done with these. Let's see, let me write ornaments on it. And we're going directly back to the red Anchor Hocking red vases. And here are those vases again. They're about 9 1/4 inches tall. Beautiful red ruby glass. They are old. They're beautiful. As Laura said, they're perfect. Oh, yeah, Minnie, that would be adorable. And they're 12. Perfect thing for Christmas. Put you some white poinsettias in them. And if you got a silvery, goldish like centerpiece, put them on either side. And there will be your table arrangement for the holiday season. They are in excellent condition. There's the bottom minus that. They do need to be cleaned up. Because, sometimes when they're in consignment, they have a lot of things to go through before it's a never-ending process for this thrift shop. They get a lot of donated items. They are 9 1/4 inches tall. Anchor Hocking, excellent condition, beautiful red glass. So, Minnie, are you interested in these? I know that there's a lag sometimes. We'll give it just a few minutes for you, sweetie. And let me get a drink of water here. And Minnie said yes, she wants them, so we're going to go ahead and just call it down for Minnie. So we're going to go once to Minnie for $12. We're going to go twice to Minnie for $12. Final and last call to Minnie. And it looks like that Minnie is going to get some pretty red glass. Congratulations, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Minnie's going to have quite the haul here, guys. Let me keep all this stuff where I know what's going on. Move this over. It's Minnie and make sure it sticks. And congratulations, Miss Minnie. These do need to be washed, and I would not send anything to you that was not washed because that's not how I do things. I don't like, we have a little disgust going on there, but that's just where it's been stored and stuff, but it will be cleaned. So, are we ready for some vintage Avon bottles? Let me hear you. And you know what, guys? Speaking of that, vintage Avon bottles are some of the best-selling bottles, and these are old. These aren't, I think these are probably, I'll have to do a Google shot because it's been a while since I'm going to have to tiptoe through this paper. You bring that in there, but some of them still have perfume in them, guys. Let it not be said that I didn't buy glass. So, let's see. Where's my 8? Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me. I'm going to pull all of these perfume bottles for us. And they are some beauties, guys. I think I got 3 of them. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Let me get the other one. You're like, she's really into what she's doing, huh? Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. So, okay, I have something, guys, that you don't see every day. And some of them still got perfume in them. I can imagine it smells like alcohol. This one is a cologne bottle, Avon Wild Country. But look, these are glass. How beautiful is that? We'll move it in. There's your top. Thank you, Minnie. I bought this off another reseller. This is the first time I've ever worn blue. Then we have a twin, and this one is somewhere. I don't even remember that scent. Like I said, I just left the perfume in them. There's that one. These are old. Then, hang on. Let's see. Where's that other candle holder thing? Oh, there it is. Okay, guys, I've got these. I washed these up, I'm not for sure, but I have 3 of these. These are candlestick. I owe you a Coke. Oh, yes. These are old, guys. I have 3 of these. What was in this one? This one was Charisma. Let's see what else it says. Avon products. There's a glare on that. New York, and then it's got a number. So this is a lot. you're going to get, and these are old guys, and I did clean them up. So we've got 2 of these. I've got 3 of these guys, but a couple of them, this is a little discolored. I don't know if you could take bleach or something a little bit stronger. So we have a lot of 6. And I think what I'm going to do on these, I'm going to start bid this whole set. And this is nuts. I'm going to start bid this whole set at $20. $20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How beautiful is that? And if you guys know anything about, if you Google a lot of these items here and you look at that, the perfume bottles are really hot and they're really big and they're really collectible. They're all in pretty good shape. There's a little bit of yellowing too. I'm not sure what that is, but you can put candles in these down, regular candles. And I've got 3 of them, and a couple of them have a little discoloration on them. But I tell you, some people would literally die to get a hold of something like that. And they are beautiful. And they're highly collectible. Like I said, this one's almost full of perfume. I don't know if you can see that. What is that? Somebody didn't like Avon Candlestick exclusive cologne. Whoa, this is an exclusive, and I don't even know what it smells like. Let me take a whiff. I'm curious. I just cleaned them up. It still has a scent to it, guys. Not that I would ever use it because these are old. But these are the most highly collectible. Avon bottles are the bottles are very, very collectible. You see this a lot of times on your online platforms. And that looks kind of light, but guys, it's red. You see a lot of these, and here is your twin right here. It's got cologne in it. What is this? To a Wild Rose. I never even heard of that. So, but yeah, if you think about it, I've seen a lot of these listed online and I've read a lot about them, and these do go for high dollar, especially your older ones. Now, a lot of times you see, like the cars and the pipe that looks like a bulldog or something, but it is beautiful. You can even put candles in there if you want to, just saying. Hey, Dawn, welcome in. But I guess you would just really have to like red glass, or if you collected Avon, but yeah. So it's like $5 each, and you get that free. You get one of them free because I'm only doing them for the whole set for $20. And have 3 of those. And that right there. So we'll give it just a few minutes and let you feast upon the glory, as they say. But yeah, these are the most collectible. Their Avon, their bottles are the most collectible on there. But yeah, I clean these up. Wild Country. But some of these I never even heard of. Not that I'm saying to use them. To a Wild Rose. They're just aesthetically pretty. Now, if it was me, I would just throw the perfume out, but that's up to you. And welcome in, Miss Dawn. Good to see you. So there's the lady that I got this blouse from. And it was cool out this morning. I decided to put it on. It's really, really, really nice. The thing I like about it is this is made into the fabric. And I always do the glitter test. I'll shake something, and if I see something coming off of it, I know not to buy it. But this is made, and these are the little spangle things sewn right into the fabric. And Dawn does have a channel. And Laura, would you drop some of the people that they have channels in the chat so people can check them out? But it is beautiful, and I've never worn blue in my life. That's true, Laura. I need a shirt like that. I think I got a cup like that. But if you change your mind, if you start Googling and say, oh my God, I need those, look how much those cost, then just contact me and I will have them available. Like I said, it's like $5 a piece and you're getting one free. So think about that aspect, and we will put them over there. But yeah, these things, people go wild over these things. So put them out of harm's way. If you stick with me, you're going to have a whole showcase of red glass, just saying. So let's get these out. Thank you very much, Laura. Appreciate it. And who do we have? Hey, Pam. Welcome in, sweetheart. Good to see you. Okay. You know how I am about matching stuff. I'm very notorious for that. So okay, here we go. So we have yet more red glass, and it is vintage. We'll drop the camera. First of all, I have two of these. These are old guys, and they are beautiful. I cleaned them up myself. We have two of these, roughly top, very beautiful. And I have four of these. These would be beautiful with tea lights in there. And no, I have three of each. So there's 3 and 4. Hey, Angie, welcome in, sweetheart. So here's what we're going to do. Is that the same thing or no? Hang on just a second. Actually, that would, here, we'll do it like this. This one is kind of an extra. It doesn't have the tall top like that one does. See this one? So we're going to group these up into 3. Drop the camera. So we have, always, well, in this case, I have 3. So we're going to do a starting bid of choice, either lot 1 or lot 2. And I'm going to start these at $10 starting bid for choice for lot number 1, lot number 2. So I will go into more detail about showing you these. These are in great shape. These would be outstandingly beautiful with tea lights in them for the holiday. And I have 3 of them. And then we have, if you like something a little fancier, we have this, which has the little ruffly edge on top. There's your bottom. And these are vintage, by the way. So we've lotted these up in 2 different lots. Lot 1, lot 2 over here. And so we'll give it just a few minutes. And while we're doing that, you're going to get 3 of each style. These are red. The thing about red glass, there is gold inside that's in the making because that's how red glass is. And it is beautiful. And again, thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate that. But I could see a tea light inside of that, a battery operated tea light, because to me, I wouldn't want to put anything real flammable because that could crack on you. So I would put tea lights in those. Would be very pretty. I have one of the round ones and 2 of the other ones. How beautiful is that? This is my favorite here because you have more of a kind of a roughly vibe to it. But come on, y'all. I need to move this glass, y'all. For real. And that's a good deal. I mean, it is vintage. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. So we need to move it on out. So, what's you guys' pleasure? Do you see anything you can't live without? And as a bonus, whoever buys this slot here, I will throw in that free. You will be getting that free because I only have one of them. So there you go. You will get this free upon purchase, that is. They are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We'll give it just a few minutes because of the lag. I thought this one was gorgeous. I could imagine these inside of a centerpiece with an electric tea light, like you have white poinsettias and have that sitting in there. Wouldn't that be amazing? Just amazing. All in good shape, no chips or cracks. And it is beautiful. Speak now or forever hold your peace because we'll move on to the next goodie. So that is quite the deal. Either 1 or 2. And thank you, Laura, for dropping those channel links. I appreciate that. Perfect. Like I said, I would not put, you probably couldn't put a candle. It would probably sit right at the base there because there's not enough room for it to go in there. But this one is totally free range if you wanted to put one in that. So we will give it just a few minutes. If there's no interest, we'll move on. I know a lot of people do have a lag, so we're going to allow for that. Beautiful red glass, vintage. So I've got this in a big plastic container with a towel in the bottom to keep it safe. I may be the one ending up decorating with this, but it is beautiful. So we'll pass on that one. If anyone changes their mind, don't forget, if you buy lot number 1, you will get that for free. So we will move on to the next items. So let's see. Man, this had a lot of matching pieces in it. So okay, guys, it takes me just a few minutes with like the vintage Avon bottles for 20. You got it, girlfriend. They're sitting right over there. Thank you very much. we'll just go ahead and count that down so it'll be official in the chat. So we're going to go once to many for this Avon extravaganza, might I add, because we've got that. We've got 2 of those. We're going to go twice to many for that $20 bid for this amazing perfume bottle lot. And we have 3 of these. And these are old and highly collectible. So we're going to go 3 times. Last and final call for Minnie for 20. And it looks like Minnie is going to have a lot of glass coming her way. So we are sold to Miss Minnie for a $20 bid on perfume bottles that are well worth it, let me tell you. I really didn't, when I looked in it, I really didn't know that perfume bottles were the most popular. And these aren't the cars or the pipe that looks like a bulldog. These are actually, I mean, they're good. It's good stuff. Well, y'all know it. You can see. Thank you so much, Minnie. That is sold to you. We'll just keep them moving on here. Thank you so much, hon. And Minnie, do you want me to remove the perfume from the bottles for you? Just let me know, and I will definitely rinse and wash them out. So let me set these over here. All right, let's get our act together here. So I'm going to, this one is amazing. Let's set these over here. And next up, yes, I'll dump that out, Minnie, and wash those out for you. It doesn't, there's still a scent. I figured it would smell like pure alcohol, but I will certainly do that for you. Next up, we have another red vase. Imagine that. And you have that ruffly top to it. And this is old. This is vintage. And I'll do a $6 start bid on this one because it is old. It is vintage. We do have that red glass. I'm going to take a quick screenshot. This is old. I know it is. See, when I did shorts on these things, I Googled them. And my phone says, you better get rid of some of that stuff in there. Tells me to analyze storage, and I just ignore it. So we'll get a quick picture of that. I know one thing. This phone has been used and abused. It's been a good one. This is a Samsung phone. And I think Samsung phones are pretty nice. They got a nice camera. So I'm getting ready to tell you what, and this is really fine, like, oh, Lord. This is also Avon. This is Avon. I can't believe this. So I'm going to go and get a more detailed look on these, and I'll tell you. But this is Avon as well. That's odd. Let me visit that. And it's not exactly like it, but it's close. This is Avon too. See, Avon cooperated with Wheaton Glass, and that's who made their Cape Cod edition. Lord have mercy. It's from the 1990s is what it says. And that's all I can get from it. It's a ruby red bud vase, and it's Avon. So evidently Avon did more things, and many, I imagine those perfume bottles were made by the Wheaton Glass Company, which is in, I thought it was in New Jersey. It's in New Jersey. The company's in there. But here we have this beautiful, like, I guess you'd call it a bud vase because it doesn't hold very much. Wow. But yeah, anytime you see anything like your Cape Cod, I sold an entire lot of that. There was 18 pieces minus Laura's, but Anytime you see Avon glass, you know who made it. Wheaton, right out of New Jersey. So there's that one. We'll give it just a few minutes. Let me get your measurement on it while we're waiting. So this is coming in at right at about 9 inches. It is tall. Yeah, I like Samsung phones. It is tall. It just depends upon, in a vase what you're looking for. If you like old and vintage, if you collect red glass, then probably that would be the thing that you would really like. But like I said, I bought a whole thing of Avon Cape Cod and I sold the whole lot. I said, because I knew collectors of Avon, and Dawn says 6. We have Dawn in at that $6 bid. But see, sometimes when you thrift, you just take a chance because a lot of times we never know what people are looking for, and we have to appeal to a wide range of people. So Dawn, and Christmas is coming. Ho, ho, ho. So we have Dawn in at that $6 bid. We're not going to hem haul around. Dawn is in for 6 for this beautiful ruby red vase. Very beautiful. I like the ruffling. So we'll give it just a few minutes just in case of a lag to give other people an opportunity. So the lag has been really bad on YouTube lately. So seeing no other bids in the chat, Dawn is at that $6 bid. So we are going to start calling it down for Dawn. We're going to go once for Dawn for that $6 bid. We're going to go twice to Dawn for that $6 bid. It's that big. Third and final call for Miss Dawn on this beautiful bud vase. And it looks like Dawn is this is coming home to you, girlfriend. Congratulations and thank you so much. Let me label that. I'm even writing with a red pen. How appropriate is that? Okay. And I'm so glad you guys are here. I really appreciate you guys being here. You're wonderful people, and I really enjoy your company. Really, I do. Let me set this over here. Next up, we have, just when you thought that you hadn't seen enough red, we got more coming at you. This has still got water in it yeah. We have 3 of these smaller vases here. They are also in the red glass. They have a very intricate little detail right there. I'm going to do all 3 of them for $6 for all 3 of them. While we are thinking about it, I'm going to take a measurement on that. These are vintage as well. If you like little vases, coming in at 6 inches a piece. And there again, they're ruby red glass. Let me take a quick picture. Sometimes it's good to show people what they're might be interested in. Let me take a quick picture because I want to know myself what that is. And we'll just ask Google and see what they say about it. Okay. Oh, this is Wheaton Ware is what this is. This is Wheaton Ware is what it's categorized at. And you're going to get 3 of those. They have a very nice little pattern on the bottom of it. If little vases are your thing, let me go and see what. I didn't know there was such thing. Well, I guess there would be. Wheaton Ware bud vase, ruby red bud vase, cranberry glass. I got a Fenton piece coming on. It's going to knock your socks off. It says it's cranberry glass and it is vintage, and they are little bud vases, and they're Wheatonware. There's nothing at all wrong with them except for I forgot to turn it upside down long enough to let the water drain out of it. Because usually when I get these things home, I immediately wash these things up for a lot of reasons. You never know. It's just, they're dirty. I mean, you don't know who handled them. You don't know if they had the C word, so you got to be safe. So, but yeah, I have 3 identical, very beautiful. So, and they're 5.6 inches. I just happened to go into a consignment shop that had a lot of red glass in it, and it was grouped up, so I just bought it all. Hello, Faciace. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. And a lot of times this stuff is like been in people's kitchens and it has that sticky film to it. I know I had to use alcohol on a few pieces, but it's just, time, that's what time does. I'm doing good, Face. We're in here with a bunch of good people selling red glass and having a good time. But anyway, there it is. Very pretty. We'll give it just a few minutes for the lag. You will be getting 3 beautiful vases, a trifecta. So there those are. There's your bottom. So we'll give that a pass. I don't see any interest. If anyone's is lagging and they're interested, just put it in the chat. Anyone watching that would like these, my email's in the corner right over there, and you feel free to email me. Now this is special. We have this vase here, and the name of this is, oh man, it's so, look at the bottom, is a Bullseye, and I'm not for sure if it's Avon or not. Any interest in them, they're right there. They will be totally safe. But I know this is called Bullseye because of that pattern right there. And I'm just going to do a quick screenshot just to see. I know the pattern name, but I don't exactly remember. This may be Avon as well. Someone must have donated either someone passed away or someone donated their entire thing of Avon stuff. I don't know. Come on. But I know that pattern is called Bullseye. So, okay, let's see here. It is a ruby red base antique Wheatland glass. So this is Wheatland. And the pattern name is Bullseye. And I'm going to do this one for 7 because it is special. And, you can tell, I mean, they did a specific design on that. And it is referred to as Bullseye. You can automatically tell that's older. I'll give you a measurement on it. Let's see if they say anything else about it. Wheaton, yeah, it's Wheaton Bullseye. Looks like we're coming in at a good 9.5 inches. So I do too, Joanne. It's just they're like time capsules almost. So it is ruby red glass, bud vase, Wheaton Bullseye, Gothic Crimson, Romantic Vintage. This says 9 1/8. Maybe I didn't go all the way down. And this is beautiful. So it does have a very long, but that is your Bullseye pattern. Perfect condition, no chips or cracks. It's just a fancy red bud vase, according to that. It is beautiful. And if you like red, but it is wheat, this is that, It's Wheaton Bullseye Gothic Crimson, not just ruby red. Romantic, might I add. Wheatland, yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? There's nothing wrong with it at all. Great vintage condition. And I guess they call it bullseye because of that circle right there, I would imagine. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, romantic. Pretty much decked out from top to bottom. You got your bullseye, you come up, you got that right there. Beautiful, beautiful piece. So we'll give it just a few minutes while I get a sip of this. Anywho, we'll give it just a few more minutes. But yeah, this is has quite the handle. Gothic, gothic crimson. Once I can spit it out. So there we are. Give it just a few more minutes and then we will move on to the next fantastic item. I just have that knack for, I just like beautiful glass, and the older the better. I'm getting ready to show y'all something that's going to really rock your world, but I haven't even Googled it yet. I don't know. So we will put this little red bullseye gothic crimson romantic vintage vase right over here out of harm's way. This, guys, I haven't even Googled it. Let me get to it. You have to be a contortionist to walk in this room. Okay. Are you ready to be dazzled beyond your wildest dreams? They're like, man, is it getting deep up in here? But I'll show you in just a minute. I can already hear the salivating out there in the audience. I went by this particular item once, and me being the perfectionist I am, and I kept going by it, and there are a few little things missing, but I got a solution for you, and you're going to love this. I have not cleaned this at all, but it will be shined up with Windex. Bam! How beautiful is that? Joanne said she's beyond ready to be dazzled. Look at this. Now, let me explain. There are missing ones, but there's enough over here to compensate. And what I would do, and this is just my opinion, I would just stagger these, like have one here, don't have one here, and have one over there. And you could even hang your own thing on it if you wanted to. So we're getting ready to, this is gorgeous. See, I was kind of, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 missing, but you guys, I told you how to remedy that. Look, I know these are old. Everybody, when I took them to the counter, said, "Oh my God, those are old." Bam. This was in somebody's house that was fancy, so I do have a set. I'm going to take a picture of them first, and we're going to find out just exactly what we're dealing with here. I think we'll be pleasantly surprised, I believe. So we're going to find out what beauty we have located this time, if it'll cooperate. Guys, these are gorgeous. I couldn't believe it. Oh my gosh. mm, oh my gosh. They said, would you stop saying that and tell us what it is? Thank you, Pam. Oh my goodness. No way. They said, would you shut up and look at and see what you're doing? No way. This can't be. So, oh my goodness. Let's see the details. Let's get the gories. Vintage crystal glass prism candlestick holder pair. Let's see if we can find an age on it. Let's see. It's not giving me much information. Hang on. It's vintage. It's before the year 2000. Crystal glass candle lamp. Let me rephrase that. Crystal glass candle lamp, glass chandelier lamp, vintage glass chandelier prism lamp, vintage glass crystal prism candle lamp. That's what I thought, Minnie. OMG. And the thing that really kind of held me off, and this is really not a big deal, but we do have 3 missing. We do have 3 missing of these, but you know what? If you wanted to, you could just like one here, skip that one there, and you could even hang your own thing on it if you wanted to, but these are glass. And you heard the description, right? Look at that. Look at the bottom of that. Now comes the fun, but this is so beautiful. Let's see. Okay, guys. I'm going to do this whole set for 25 bucks, both of them. Not one, but both. 25 for the set, and that's cheap. I could imagine what these things would go for. Look at the beautiful detail on that glass. Minnie said she didn't have to think about that one. So we'll have to twist that. But guys, like I said, I am such a darn perfectionist. So they're, according to the description, they're crystal glass. But I don't hear that ping. So it must be lead crystal. Vintage before 2000. Vintage crystal glass prism candlestick holder pair is what it says. And Minnie, you'll probably, I'm not really crazy about the way that metal looks, but if that's your thing, but I will tell you that that's the way the metal looks because it's old, right? But like I said, we do have, actually, there are 3 missing. But I'm sure if you get that, you will know what you're going to do with it. How beautiful. So, Minnie is in at that $25 bid. They are spectacular. Man. The thing that kept me from, when I first looked at it and I seen these 3 missing, I said, no, I can't get that. It's not perfect. Then I walked around and came back to him and I said, there's a way around everything. Someone could do whatever they wanted to. Like I said, the wire's not all that great. So we are not going to dilly-dally. We're going to start calling this down. The bid did start at $25, and Minnie is in for that $25 bid. Gorgeous, once-in-a-lifetime piece. You don't see these very often. Minnie said, would you shut up and start calling it down? And Pam says you can get replacement dangles. So, Laura, that was the description: vintage crystal glass prism, but it doesn't have that pink. That pink. It might be. Heck, I don't know. So we're going to go once to many for $25. What a deal! We're going to go twice to many for $25. Final and last call on this beautiful set for 25. And congratulations, Minnie. You just got the most exquisite pair of candle things I've ever seen. Congratulations, sweetie. Thank you so much. I'll have to clean them up for you. Because I'm not going to send something out looking like that. That's not what I do. Those are beautiful. I mean, couldn't you imagine? I was so tempted to keep these, and I said, no, you can't keep everything. Let it go. Let someone else enjoy it. Awesome win, Minnie. That was the deal of the night. Just saying. And I'm so glad you got these. You're going to love them. Congratulations, Minnie. And thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And these are the candle holders. I always have such a good time with each and every one of you. I really appreciate that. And I need another drink. Oh my God, Benny. The only thing that topped, I don't even think that mirror set tops this. So Minnie, she knows what she wants and she goes after it. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Oh, just makes you want to shake your head. But anyway, let's move on. Oh my gosh. I just could not imagine the light dancing off of these candlesticks. You got me dreaming now. Okay, moving on. So, next up, this is very, very vintage, and I did do a screenshot of it to get this. Boy, Minnie's gonna have a super glass delivery. Let's see. Let's get the camera. No, I took it. Well, I got rid of it because my phone was complaining I had too much in it. This is very old, and there is a little bit of wear of the gold trim as it goes across, probably where people reached across to get whatever out of it. So, oh my gosh, Minnie, they are so beautiful. And I will shine them up for you. Let's see, where did that go? Is that what that is? It says that this is a ceramic divided 3-section relish candy dish. Let me go through here and see if I can't find out anything else for you guys. Ooh, that's pretty. Sometimes, guys, you get this stuff and you can't really. So this is a ceramic divide 3. Isn't that gorgeous? Ceramic divided 3-section relish candy condiment dish. Japan pink floral vintage. Except this one is not pink, it is blue. And it is, the manufacturer is Japan. And let's see. Ceramic from Japan. And I'll show you, there's a little wear. See right there where that gold trim was on there? There's a little bit of wear where that, probably where people maybe had candy and they reached in and pulled it like that. But I'll start this one at $7. It is beautiful. It is Japan. I'll give you a measurement. Look at the beautiful gorgeous. Probably more than likely. Let me see. There's even gold into the trim of that flower. I don't know if you can see that or not. So they spared, imagine it's hand painted. Nobody puts a gold effect in there like that unless it was hand painted. So they're not gonna, and it is around 10.5 inches long. And the little containers are about 1.5 inches deep. It is beautiful. It is very vintage. It is roughly, here's the bottom right here. And here is the beautiful front. Ah, now you can see the gold. Look at the detail that they, hey, Lucy, welcome in. Look at the detail. That's gold. That's fired gold on that. Nobody but nobody does that. We don't see, everything is mass produced. Good to see you, Lucy. Glad you came in. Nobody does this anymore. And I'm sure Pam and Joanne can attest to that. That is all, isn't that beautiful? Of course, you do have some wear. I don't know what year this is from, but it is a beautiful piece. Beautiful, beautiful. Move it in, tilt it a certain way. There it goes. Isn't that beautiful? Very gorgeous. While you're thinking about that, I'm going to get me a drink of water because I'm parched. Very, very beautiful. Bring it down like that. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. We'll give a pass on this one. If anyone changes their mind, it will be available for the price that was quoted in the chat. But it is, I can't get over how they put that in there like that. It's one of those things where there we go. Isn't that beautiful? I knew if I turned it the right way, we would be in business. Thank you, Joanne. I love vintage stuff. I just love it. Okay, let's move on. I know one thing, I have a lot of beads to work on. Okay, I have this Mickey Mouse tin. It is had lollipops in it, and it's just a lot of, and it does have that Disney mark on the bottom right there. We'll move it in so you can see. So I'm going to start this one at $5. It is Mickey Mouse. It gives the look of a clock, but it is not. I know a lot of people like to collect, and it is a 10. Which needs to be cleaned out. But there's the inside of it. It's pretty clean except for those little things that need to go. It's like that deep. Let's give you a measurement on it. And it is Mickey, and it is got the Disney insignia. It's almost 2 inches deep. I'll give you a cross measurement on it as well. And it is 10 inches across. And probably collectible. I know there's certain people that like Mickey Mouse. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, but it's just just Mickey acting the part out of a clock. But there it is, one of those little collector deals that I know a lot of people look for Mickey Mouse and Betty Boop, and who else? Tinkerbell and all that good stuff. But that is really cute. There's no scratching or scraping on it. It's in really good shape with that trademark of Disney right there. Has that trademark. It had lollipops. This reusable tin contains 12 ounces of Mickey shaped lollipops. You know, those were long since gone for sure, but there he is. The Mickey Mouse. How cute is that? But there he is. I know a lot of people collect different items, and it just depends upon, if it catches someone's fancy or not, but it is cute. I don't know, you could put whatever in there. Keep some of your Mickey Mouse memorabilia in there, possibly. So there's that. Don't see any interest. We will place this over here. I didn't even show you guys that real old Fenton piece. Shame on me. Just a second. Okay, Rommel. It is 10 inches across, 10 inches all the way around. And the depth of it is about, I would say, about an inch and a half. But I do know some people, here's the back of it. Talk about blinded by the light. But it is in very good shape. I don't see any. And it says 1996 series number 1 ASC Lancaster, PA. You get my camera to focus. But there she is. I never even noticed that, but it's in real good shape. I got it because I know people do collect this type of stuff marked with Disney. But yeah, there's your Mickey. Very cute. I'm hoping my clock fits in it. I don't know why I thought of it laugh out loud, but my wall clock is 1050 inches long. Dang. Your clock's too big. That would be nice to put a clock in, but I think your clock exceeded the measurement. But I might have a 10 here that's big, that may not be perfect, but we'll offer that. Let me see what else we have. Let's see here. You want to talk about gorgeous. That light's getting up. Let me get that light, set it, kind of tip it up a little bit. Okay, let's see if that makes it a little better. This is a beautiful, and it's crystal. The most beautiful bell. Look at the design. Hang on. I got a block. It's getting on. It's really bringing the harp to the party here. That light is really messing me up. And it's not directly on me. But this is a bell. The light don't... There we go. It is big. It is vintage. Clapper intact. It's heavy. There's your top right there. And this is old and it's vintage, and I think it's special. I remember Googling it You've got even on the sides. I'm going to start this at 10, guys, because this is a $10 bell. I guarantee you. And you can tell it's crystal by the ring of it. Let's see if I can't find something. That light's too, but yeah, you have this is a larger vintage bell. Very gorgeous. It is crystal. You can tell by it's a heavy one, guys, but it is beautiful. There we have it right there. Gorgeous. Got some weight to it. I'll give you a measurement on it. What do I do with that? I tell you what, I can lay something down and in 2 seconds I can't find it. Okay, where is that? Been a snake, it bit me. Okay, this is coming in at almost eight, and this is 8.5 inches. And it is gorgeous. Still has the clapper intact there. Now, if the light would quit drowning it out, it would help. Let me tilt it to where you can see it. It's got that very intricate design on it right there. Look at the scalloped edges on that beauty. And here's what it sounds like. I hear my dogs barking down there. We kind of keep them downstairs because the male, if he comes up here, you know his leg's going to be lifted and he'll get in trouble. But isn't that beautiful? It's got some weight to it, too. It's not real light and flimsy. A vintage, beautiful bell. I think I had looked this up. Let me see if I still have it in the phone, but it is beautiful. Gorgeous. Let's see here. Let me retake a picture. I think there's something a little more to it than just, man, that's dark. Let's see here. We'll get the specs on it. I think it's really special. It's really pretty. Let's see what it says. Come on. Oh, come on now. Search image. We'll find out. Okay, there we go. It is a vintage large etched flower hand dinner. Let's see what else it says. Okay, vintage large etched flowers hand dinner crystal bell scallop sawtooth rim. Let's see if it says anything about the year of it. They don't always tell you the year. And it's in good condition. It's 8.5 inches tall by 4 1/4 wide base. Weighs 1.9 pounds. That's a big bell. That's a heavy bell. But yeah, if you have someone in your life that collects bells, it is an oldie but a goodie. You notice that your older stuff is really decked out, really beautiful. So much better than what we have today. That needs to be wiped down. So we'll pass on that. I'm going to get that Fenton piece out. That's going to blow you away. This is another piece that I looked at and thought, should I do this? So I haven't Googled that one either. That could be Fenton as well. I don't know. This, guys, I think this is super duper old, and it is Fenton. Let me take that off of there. So, feast your eyes upon this magnificence. That, and I hope the light don't drown it out. That is Fenton. And that is extremely old Fenton. Let me move it in, keep that up so the light won't get it. So, I did take a picture of that. Here's the lid. God, this thing is really old. There's your lid part right there. I have never seen one ombre like this. And see what I mean by ombre? Where it starts out a little bit different color and then it goes down into like that peachy rose color. Isn't that pretty? So I do know it's Fenton. I don't know the year of it, but I know one thing. You don't see them like this. It starts out like a real pale yellow and it goes down into a peach and it's just really pretty. Let me see if it's still in my phone. I got enough stuff in here to float a. Well, I have another Fenton piece as well. Let me take a quick shot of this. I believe I've got a total of 3 if this is what I think it is. Let's take a picture because I like people to know what they're getting. This is special, guys. You never see Fenton like this. And if you do, it was many years ago. Okay, let's take a look. It's not want to cooperate. Okay. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, search image. But this is old, guys. And when I say old, I'm not kidding. Then, oh my goodness. I was right. I'd rather be right than to be president. Hang on just a second. So, this is vintage Jeanette wedding box, depression glass, cant glass Ambergina square pedestal candy dish. It's 8 inches. Man, what a handle. Jeanette wedding box, depression glass, Ambergina square pedestal candy dish. Oh dear me. Let's see. So, given the rarity of this, I'll give you a measurement on it. It's small, but it's mighty. We're going to start this at $15 because I have to. I just have to. So it's 3.5 inches across. I know it's tiny, but you have to think about what you're getting. It is 1.5 inches deep. And I'll show you this separately. See how that is like an ombre where it's, see if it glows. You know, I had a black light and I'll be darned if I know where it's at. Hang on, maybe this will work. But guys, this is really old. It didn't say how old it was. Let's see here. I do have a black light. Thank you, Joanne. Almost forgot. Let's see. Man, it's getting weak. Why is that doing that? She's getting weak on me, guys. I don't know if this will work or not, but I need a better light. You know, I don't know if it glows or not. This light is really not strong enough to. I know what you're thinking about, Joanne, and you could be right. Where is all my lights at? Hang on. I know there's more than one way to skin a cat. Nope, we do not have any glow to it. I took it over near the light bulb. But guys, it is beautiful. I have never seen the ombre look see it's peachy down at the top, and it's like a yellowish, and then it fades down to that beautiful. It's in very good condition. The lid is more of the color, like the yellowish type color, but it is beautiful. And it is old, 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 old. There's that. And here. What makes it so looks stand out is that that lid is a total different color, and then it kind of variates down in that beautiful peachy color, and it's just beautiful. Nothing wrong with it at all. There's that there. And see, they did the lid kind of similar to what they did on the bottom here, but it is gorgeous. One of those special Fenton pieces, you see a lot of the white, the ruffles, and the hobnail is actually the most popular in the Fenton line. It might not, that's okay. I just wonder because it's hard to tell sometimes. Last night was auction, she had a purple glass that glowed. I never seen purple glow. So yeah, Joanne, that's a good, I never thought of that, and thank you for reminding me because that's a good point. That means there's the presence of uranium in it. And there's Clint. Welcome in. But there is your bottom. I just thought I could tell that this was possibly early Fenton because of the way it has that ombre effect to it, and it is beautiful. If you want, and this is textured on that area right there. See the texturing in that? Isn't that great? Hey Yeti, welcome in. Hey Shell Bell, welcome in. I got to see Yeti yesterday. I happened to be scrolling and there he was. Mr. Yeti. But yeah, that's got that ombre look to it. It's really beautiful. This is old. I would really like to know just the age of this thing. Like I said, I think it's early because you don't see this. I have Shell Bell said, shut up, 15. All right, we have Shell Bell in at 15. Beautiful, beautiful. And like I said, it's textured and it's ombre. I have a bad habit of talking a lot, right, Minnie? And Minnie said, she's saying, "What you call that darn thing down?" But it is gorgeous, very lovely. I don't see any other bids for this beautiful Fenton. So we're going to start calling her down. If anyone's interested, it's time to come in for it. It's old Fenton ombre. We're not going to fool around. We're going to start calling it down. So we are going to go once to Miss Shell Bell for that $15 bid. We're going to go twice to Shell Bell for that $15 bid. Final and last call to Shell Bell for that $15 bid. And we are sold to Shell Bell. And Shell Bell, I think you got a nice, you don't see Fenton like this. Usually it's like a solid color, or the hobnail is actually the most popular. But you got a goodie right there. Congratulations. That is, to see it on the camera and with my light drowning everything out, wait till you see this in person. If that's not yummy, I don't know what is. Congratulations, sweetie. Thank you so much. That is yummy. All right. Let's go into Shell Bell. That's a special piece, Shell Bell. I don't know a lot about it, but I think you got a real nice piece there. Just saying. Okay. We will put that right there. Congratulations. It's small, but it is beautiful. I just thought it was an amazing piece. And this is another one I walked by once. I seen it on another visit. And then I walked in there again. I walked by it again. Then I walked back around and I just bought it. I said, "What are you waiting for? Can't you see when something's old?" Thank you, Showbill. Okay, if you didn't, hang on. Let me take a picture of this one. Where's the bottom of it? This may be Fenton. I don't know. I'm a digging. Not in there. Where'd it go? That's driving me crazy. Oh, here we go. Now, what did I do with that? Am I losing it or what? I got lots of paper in here, guys. Now, I had that darn lid. Ah, there it is. This is not as large. I'm going to have to rewind. Looks like I may be a tad late. That's okay, Shellbell. That's okay. We're glad to have you come in, and it's never too late. Yeah. Let me get this off of here and find out what this is. A lot of the stuff that I pulled out earlier I just thrifted it like yesterday or the day before, and it was in my it was out in my car. I didn't get it in, so I'm going to take a picture of this, guys. I'm not really sure what this is, but we're going to find out what that is. I'm hoping it's Fenton, but getting hot up in here because I had it a little higher, so we're just going to see what all the fuss was about. So let me take a picture of this one. Okay, let's see what we have here. I'm hoping it's Fenton. I could be wrong. I mean, if it's Fenton, you'll hear a big Yahoo search. Okay, get down. There we go. We want to zero in on that thing. Oh my goodness. They said, there you go again. You're saying, oh my goodness, and you won't say nothing. It's not, is it that one? Oh my gosh, it is. Hey, Robin. Welcome in, sweetheart. Oh, dear me. Say it ain't so. They said, if you don't quit talking and ooh and on and you won't tell us nothing. Okay. Couldn't help it. So I know it's mid-century. Mid-century Jeanette Glass wedding cake box. Let me go over here and see what that is. Anybody know what a wedding? Mid-century Jeanette Glass wedding cake box vintage candy dish. Didn't we see Google something a minute ago that had the name Jeanette in it? What was it? It was that, but this is not Fenton, guys. But it is mid-century Jeanette Glass wedding cake box. Why do they call it a wedding cake box? What is a? You'll have to take me to school on that because I don't know what they're talking about. Okay, we will start this one, and it is mid-century. Let's see. We'll start this one at $10. Hey, Josie, honey, welcome in. Josie, what is a wedding cake box? I mean, what is the significance? This is mid-century, guys. Oh, my goodness. This is beautiful. Here's the top part of it. They used to put a piece of wedding cake in those boxes, I guess, for their first anniversary. Oh, I see. Because I didn't understand what they meant. It's not crystal, but it is mid-century Jeanette or mid-century Jeanette glass wedding cake box. So where's my? I'll tell you how tall it is. It's a little one. It's beautiful though. It's mid-century. So we're looking at about 4.5 inches tall. It's just a beautiful piece of glass. There is a wedding cake house in New Orleans. Oh, wow. So this one is about 1.5 inches deep. It is beautiful. Wait a minute. It's just one of those, well, it's mid-century, so that tells us a lot. So it is, yeah, 1.5 inches. It is gorgeous. Here's your bottom. There's your bottom right there. Very decked out. And Shell Bell says 10. It is gorgeous. There's no chips or cracks. It does need to be cleaned, but I don't send things nasty, y'all, and y'all know that. I will clean that up. And this is gorgeous. I mean, look at that. And Shell Bell loves the stash box. I do too, because I take my jewelry off and it's all over the house. So we do have Shell Bell in for that $10 bid. This is absolutely amazing. You can see the mid-century just by looking at it. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, this would kind of be one of those little fancy trees or whatever you call it that they would put their, so they could be fancy and they put the lid on to keep the flies off, right? So we're going to start calling this beautiful thing down to Shell Bell. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh. I don't know if the pieces are that amazing or if it's my description. It might be both. I don't know. We're going to start calling her down for Shell Bell. Here we go. We're going to go once to Shell Bell for that $10 bid. Isn't that lovely? We're going to go twice to Shell Bell for that $10 bid. Beautiful piece, mid-century. Third and final call. I'm getting hoarse. I'm not used to, believe it or not, I'm not used to talking that much in a succession. So we are going once, going twice. Final and fair warning for $10 for this box. And we are sold to Miss Shell Bell. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful piece. And it's coming home to you. Let me find some more stickers here. Congratulations. Mid-century, just saying. I think a lot of times these, which I don't blame them, the consignment shop kind of Google stuff as well because, you know, and it goes toward a good cause. Excuse me. Beautiful piece. And that went for 10. We'll just place that right in there. But that Fenton piece was amazing. I just can't get over that. That one right there is unique. You won't see that around the corner, I guarantee you. I like those things that are different, that you don't see every day, that especially vintage. That's my pick. You get some water. I got a dry mouth. Now, where's my other Fenton piece that I just, here we go. Here's another old one, guys. That is Fenton. And she has got some age on her, just saying. Beautiful. This is cranberry, considered cranberry. One of the most collected colors there is that cranberry. But a lot of people, here's the bottom. It's almost clear, and I Googled, and I'll tell you exactly what we're looking at. So it kept popping up when I was on, would be on different, like looking at different things. It just kept popping up, and I'm like, hey. So here we go. And I was so hoping it was Fenton, and I was right. So let's look at this piece of Fenton to give you the specs on it. Search image. Dear me. Mercy. It is Fenton, of course. Excuse me. Let me see if I find that specific design. And it is old, but they're showing so many I can't determine. Okay, cranberry glass vase ruffled is exactly what that is. And let me go over and look. Fenton is so well known for that's not right. I don't know the age of it, guys, but I can tell you this: it is an older vintage piece. And let's see. This may be insane. Let me see. We're going to start this at $18 because number one, it's cranberry, one of the most collected Fenton vases out there. You do have that ruffle. It's in wonderful condition. There's the bottom. Let me give you a quick measurement on this beautiful Fenton. It's coming in at about 7 inches tall. This is older Fenton. So, Fenton was always known for that ruffle. And of course, Fenton's been around for a long time. I think two people, one of their names, I looked it up and I forget, but they started out, they made it themselves, but then they kind of sourced out into a larger facility. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the bottom of it. Here's where that right there. It's almost clear. So that tells me that this has been around for many moons, and it is beautiful. Look at the way they made that. See the neck of that bottle and the glass around it. Isn't that amazing? You don't see craftsmanship like that. Just a very beautiful Fenton piece. Gorgeous. That infamous ruffle that they're known for. Just an amazing piece. But when I seen it, I thought, well, it looks okay. And something said, what if that's Fenton? And I took a picture of it, and it's absolutely 100% Fenton. I think Colleen Lyons, she likes this cranberry Fenton. So, Joanne, if you talk to Colleen, yeah, Joanne said she's been to the Fenton Glass Company and watched them blow the glass. This was the color that Colleen was looking for. So if anybody sees her before I do, let her know that I have one. And she'll probably say, oh, no, she didn't. Yes, I did, but it is beautiful. It's kind of got that. That would be amazing to watch people blow glass, wouldn't it? Just really neat. There's your bottom. Lower the camera. She is a beauty, and she is cranberry in color, and she's something else. So we'll give it just a few minutes. And let's see. we'll go ahead and pass on this beautiful thing. If anyone's watching and they love Cranberry Fenton, you know who to contact. Right down there. Right there. But it is beautiful. Real good shape. Nothing wrong with it. We'll set that over there. So, next up, we're going to do this beauty. And this is very different. And I'm going to have to look this up. I don't quite remember what it was. But I think it has something to do with Indiana glass. Let me check. I get a lot. There's a lot of Indiana glass. I find a lot of it. Let's see. Let me see. Did you take a picture of it or not? Let me see. Let me see. Well, I guess we're going to have, but here's what we're photographing. How elegant is that? And I'm going to do a quick screenshot so we will know exactly. I think it has something to do with Indiana glass. It may be like a milk glass. Let me take a picture. They went out of business, but they do have a gift shop where you can buy it. The factory was in Williamstown, West Virginia. That would be amazing to be able to watch art, you know, people doing an art like that. That would be amazing. There's a lot that goes into that glass blowing. You really have to know what you're doing, or you can get. But that would be very interesting to see them do that. It really would. Let's see here, search image. Okay, I was right. It's an Indiana glass lotus blossom line milk glass pedestal. Is that glowing? Every time I put it up here, it looks like it's. I forgot. I don't have a flashlight up here. But every time I put it up next to the camera, look at that. But it's not. It's Indiana glass lotus blossom line milk glass pedestal, and it's vintage, and it's a compote. Every time I get it up there, maybe it's from there's a little green dot. Maybe that's what it's from. But it is a vintage, and according to this, it's Art Deco fluted milk glass footed. Mercy. So we have this Indiana glass piece that is the lotus blossom configuration. Well, that's odd. We have a seam on this. Look at that seam. Well, maybe that's why they call it, the word line is worked in there. See the line going down through there? I guess that's where they, it does look, but it's glowing, but it couldn't be that green light. But it doesn't say that it has, let me look further. But I'll put this one up for $12 start bid. It is beautiful. It's lotus, and it's a compote. Let me read on a little bit more. That's a beautiful piece. Vintage milk glass compote. And it does beg the question, did they actually use, I wonder, well, I guess they did use that uranium glass, Indiana glass, lotus blossom, wine milk glass, pedestal, compote, bowl, and candy dish. Let's see what else it says. Vintage milk glass compote candy bowl from the Indiana glass lotus blossom. I can't even talk line. And it's really beautiful. It's footed. That's what that thing's called. Let me look down here. Now, they do also have a vintage Indiana glass frosted blue lotus compote pedestal thing, but I've got the white one. I just wonder if they ever used uranium glass as a filler on any of these pieces. But it has that beautiful pedestal to it right there, very elegant, very regal. But you can see that line. It's not cracked or nothing, but you can see that line, and I guess that was how they done it. But it makes you wonder if they said, I did read enough on uranium glass, said that they stopped making uranium glass, and I forget what year it was in, but they stopped making it for, uranium. You think about, sometimes uranium can cause problems in human beings. So it's kind of similar to a lot of homes had that asbestos shingling on them. One that we own has that on there. And what you're supposed to do if you put siding on that, you're supposed to take that off, break it up into pieces, and put it into jars. And I'm like, slap that siding on there. That's crazy. But there she is. Like I said, I don't think that's at all uranium glass. If it was, we'd have quite the piece on our hands, wouldn't we? But it is beautiful. Candy bowl, or I could see this in the bathroom with like little bath bombs in it or something decorative in it would be really pretty. Just keep your kids, put it where your kids can't bump into it. But that would be so pretty. It's the lotus. But it does make you wonder if, I don't know if uranium glass was mixed in with other glass that might cause it to glow. I'm not for sure. But from what I can see here, let me put it over here. Nah, that's not uranium. That's got, because milk glass, probably being that milk glass can be opaque, that there wouldn't be any traces of uranium and something like that. But you do see where it was put together, that line right there. So we'll pass on that one. So let's grab this. This is an Avon piece, and it is from the 1960s. Very beautiful piece. And I'll start this one at $7. It is Avon. It is vintage Avon. There's the top of it. You have, there's that. Let me get you a measurement on the full thing. But that is from the 60s, and it is vintage Avon. I'll give you a measurement on that one. It looks like it's coming in at about 7 inches tall. There is a movie called The Uranium Girls, and it's about a factory that used the uranium glass to paint with. They would lick their paintbrushes and ended up getting uranium poisoning. Oh my goodness. It's a true story. Yeah, back in the day, they used some harmful chemicals and stuff. Shell Bell, I hate to do this to you, but look at the match. Is it a match or what? She's like, that devil, she's up there tempting me like that. But it is. It kind of goes together in a way. I mean, it has that same... Shell Bell said, let it not be said that she wasn't a little bit on the, well, I try to help y'all out. They're like, listen to her. But that is 1960s vintage Avon. Very pretty. Gorgeous. says Avon. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it does say Avon right on the bottom. Let me move it in. It's going to be awfully hard to see, guys. Yes, I put a piece of paper. $7 on this one. $7. Let's see here. Let me get it to where you can see it. That made it worse. But trust me, it is Avon. It's there we go. I know it may not be super clear, but it is a beauty. A stash box indeed. But there she is, a oldie but a goodie from the 1960s. And I have to have another drink here. Shell Bell said, I'm bidding 7, but you set me up. No, I'm kidding. We have Shell Bell. But look, really, look at the close match. I mean, it does kind of have that same. She goes, put it down and call it off. Put it down and call that out. So we have Shell Bell in for that $7 bid for this beautiful Avon 1960 vintage piece. So we're going once to Shell Bell for $7 for this Avon thingy, whatever you want to call it. We're going third and a final call on this for Shell Bell. And I guess it looks like, seeing no other bids in the chat, Shell Bell, you're the winner of a beautiful. See, that's ombre. Look at when you turn it upside down. Look how that. But I thought it would be beautiful sitting together. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, it looks like they just were made for one another. Always nice to point those little details out. You're very welcome, Shell Bell. Thank you. So she would have to find something to match, wouldn't she? No, it is pretty, and it's from the 1960s. Thank you. $7. Put you in there. Put the lid on. So let's see what's next on the agenda and what time is it. Let me see. Should I or shouldn't I show this? They said, well, we don't know what it is. What are you talking about? Okay, you guys probably seen this dish set. It's a 6-piece dish set, and it is Pamela Gladding. I thought about parting it out, but that would kind of be silly when you could sell it the whole lot, because people like to buy matching things. So here we go. You guys already know. Piece that you're going to get an entire 6-piece. And I'll probably be halfway crazy when I get done with this, but hang on just a second. I put a lot of it in here. Here is your bowl, and you will be getting an even deeper bowl. I think this may be for a salad, possibly. You're like, boy, is she in for the fun, huh? And one of the biggest old platters you ever seen in your living day. Hey, Amy. Hello, honey. You must just got off from work. Got the platter. I think there's you got 6 of your salad bowls, 6 of your regular bowls, 6 mugs, 3 platters, 6. Oh God! And you even have the what do you call those that canisters, but they're made out of the same pattern. Let's see. And voila, you have your dinner plate right here. How beautiful is that? We're not done yet. I'm going to have to make room. I've got so much stuff. There we go. And if you need a very large bowl, it's that big. That is included. It has got Certified International, Pamela Gladding. There's your big bowl. And I thought this was pretty special. This is designed, this comes with it. This is designed in the same, it's just like it's kind of different. It was kind of made special for this set. It has the same motif, but it's carried out differently on this. You get that. And the third ginger jar is downstairs. Ginger jar. Look at your big water container or whatever you want to use it for. It's got paper in it. Hang on, Minnie. If I was there, I would hold you. Minnie's getting nervous. And there's your water picture. I mean, I couldn't pass it up. It was just too darn good. Okay. And, okay, you have a regular bowl, whatever. There's a lot of this is still in my trunk. You have a bowl that's deeper that matches. You have plates. This would be the salad bowl. You have regular bowls. And they're mugs. Let me look. Hang on. Hang in there with me. Minnie, don't pass out. We don't want you to bump your head. So, I have 3 of these beautiful canisters. That's what I was looking for. I've got 3 of them. One, the smallest one, they go down in size from this big one, then the medium and the smaller one. And I'll show you the there's your mark right there. And guys, I've looked these up, and it would blow your mind if you've seen the prices on this dishware. So where's that cup at? There's a mug too that was in there, and there's 6 of those. Where did that thing go? Wait a minute. Oh, and let us not forget your smaller plate. 6 of those. I have a mug, and I showed that. Where did I do with it? This room's not that big, but I do have a mug as well that matches. There's 6 of them that matches this, so we've got 6 of these bowls. We have 6 of these. The big bowl, the other platter, and I thought there was a third. Hang on, guys. I thought there was another platter. Okay, here's the. Well, that's not it. Hang on. I know that thing was up here. I can't see for looking. Well, but anyway, there's 6 mugs, 6 salad bowls, 6 of your saucer type plate, 6 of your larger plate. Um, I thought there was 3 platters. Oh my God, am I losing it or what? Well, I guess maybe I was kind of seeing things, but I'm going to tell you this is very heavy dishware. Now, whoever gets this, if they're interested, it's going to have to be shipped out like in shipments that's not going to put it in jeopardy. So you guys understand that this is heavy and it's going to take a few shipments because I cannot and will not ship a bunch of this stuff together and take a chance on it being broken. The good news is that I have pirate ship and I'm going to be able to ship you at least like 9-10 pounds for $6-7. I sound like a salesperson, don't I? So as okay, we got the plates. We got 6 plates, 6 of the little saucer type plate, the salad bowl, which is this here, and another bowl that's about that big around and deeper. We have 3 canisters that all matches a big platter, a smaller platter, 6 mugs, and what else am I forgetting? I'm going to throw all of this up right now because someone said, well, why don't you just sell it separately? Number one, I'm not on eBay, excuse me. And number two, what if you sell something to somebody and somebody comes in looking for the very piece that you just sold? So I'm going to put a price of $80 on the entire set. Plates, bowls, mugs, 2 platters, 2 of these things here. They range down in size. This is the larger one and it goes down. This entire set, $80 out. Boy, Minnie didn't even catch her breath. Minnie, we're going to have a real close corroboration the next month or so. But okay, Minnie's in at $80. And let me tell you something, I could group 3 or 4 of these pieces together and would sell for more than what I've got it up for. Yes, I got it at a great deal. And I want to bring that to you guys. Why hang on to something? Why not make somebody's day? So I'm selling her. Then he said, would you hurry up and call that down? So we have Minnie in at that $80 bid. And I don't see anyone else coming in. That's true, Minnie. But you got to be patient with me because I have to group this to where it's not going to get broke. And, what do I need? I've already got a house full. And why not bring it? I got it at a price that I'm able to do this. And I knew when I did the preview how people loved it. And why not? It's mine and I'll sell it for what I want to, right? So we're going once for Minnie for that $80 bid. Boy, is she going to be tickled. We're going to go twice to Minnie for that $80 bid. It's amazing. third and final call to Miss Minnie for this fabulous dishware set. And it looks like this is coming home to Minnie, but we got to do it practical. We have to do it to where we won't put it in danger. But the good news, could you imagine what it would cost to ship all, if you bought this from a company? If you bought all these pieces from a company and they shipped it all at once and they went to the post office to do that, your hair would stand up. Just saying, because it is heavy. The rest of it is out in my trunk, safe. Because I wanted to bring up enough pieces to show you, but to get that, you know what I'm talking about, to see how beautiful this stuff is. And it's amazing, not a crack nor chip, but I would much rather, and we are sold to Minnie for $80. Congratulations, honey. You're going to enjoy these. I'm going to break your shipments up in something that I feel, and you know how that stupid post office is. And we'll break this up into shipments because it would be colossally heavy. And to get it to you safe, we'll break up the shipment some, and that way we won't experience any faux pas. Wow. But I knew that I was going to sell it as the whole set. I know I got to get something to drink, Coke. I understand. Take your time, Gina. Yes, Minnie, you just bought the entire set. You get it all of it. Out the door, gone. You get the bowls, you get the plates, you get the salad plates, you get the canisters, you get the 2 platters, you get the cups, you get all of it out the door, $80. And you ask yourself, how was she able to do that? It's all where you shop, right? Minnie is a happy lady. She has to get something to drink on that one. But yes, Minnie, it's all yours. Congratulations, sweetheart. What time is it? 8:34. I don't know if I can follow that one or not. Minnie, don't you dare fall. You get all of it, $80 out the door. Like I said, I'm not an eBay lister. I don't have an eBay store. I don't really think I'd want one. And people say, well, you can part that out and make a lot of money. Yeah, but how long would it take me to part it out? And how long would I have this? I don't believe in sitting on anything. I know what I paid for it. And I felt like that was Minnie's head's probably spinning by now. But I felt like that was very fair. And as a reseller, you don't need to be sitting on stuff. Buy it and move it, Joanne, have a good night. Okay, Joanne, honey, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Minnie can't. Well, Minnie knows Minnie is a smart shopper. She knows what this stuff sells for. She does her homework and then some. All righty then. I don't know about you guys, but I'm worn out from all the excitement. But if I bring out any more stuff, I'm going to be playing a game of Twister. I'll have to learn how to. I think, guys, we're going to go ahead and close it down for tonight. It's been very exciting. Minnie, are you with us? Raise your hand if you're still out there. But yes, I could have sold this for no telling what. But you know what? Like I said, I know what I paid for it. I know what I paid for it. And sometimes, I could have parted it out, but I'm not gonna. You part it out, and here's what happens to you. You, you part it out and you sell certain pieces, and then all of a sudden someone knocks on your email and says, "Do you have that?" Well, no, I sold it. But if the same person gets all of it, problem solved. It's been a wonderful night, you guys. We've had a lot of thrills and chills. It's been great to see everyone. Don't forget about hitting that thumbs up. I will have a Genuinely Gina next Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Me and Minnie will be cooperating back and forth about the shipment of her beautiful dishware set, because it might take a few shipments to get that out. But I really appreciate each and every one of you. You've made my night. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you next time. Love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.